Hi guys, BuzzFeed Gaming here, and today we're going to be talking about how microtransactions are ruining video games. Microtransactions, they started off in mobile games, and no one really cared about them. No one played mobile games seriously unless you got your own channel based on them. But as time goes by, they're starting to find their way into AAA games. And for example, COD, which is center of microtransactions these days, and other games, smaller games that no one, well, I'm not saying no one really cares about, it's just that no one really plays. And I'm not talking about DLCs, because DLCs are fun. DLCs can be a way to add new content to the game for developers to make more money after their game's release. Anyway, microtransactions are where you can buy stuff in games that help you, such as diamonds in microtransaction mobile games, or COD points in Call of Duty. But nowadays, it's mainly just the COD points. I mean, especially in Call of Duty, because people have been claiming that it's just gambling and gambling, which is true, which technically could be illegal, but I don't think anyone's really going to sue Activision at this moment. But anyway, some of you might have heard about the controversy about how Activision may be paying, well, not be paying, giving COD points to YouTubers like Chaos X Silencer, Scumpy I think was one of them, and Drifter. I mean, my opinion on this is it's not really fair. I mean, I'm not a hardcore COD fan, but I know the game and I've been playing it for ever since Black Ops 2, and I've enjoyed it. And people say, "Oh, back in the good old days of Call of Duty." But you know, they could say they're ruining games, and some might agree. I just think if you think they're ruining games, don't play the game, because it's just going to encourage them to add more microtransactions and make people buy more. They're going to add more guns and ruin the game for you. Another game is, I think it was Dragon Age Inquisition, that had microtransactions, and these were they were like gold bars or something, and they made you could buy better gear and make the game a better experience. I mean, the game was good, but it made it easier to play the game, and there was no real difficulty in the game. But people just complain about how they ruin it, but they're not really doing anything about it. They're buying the game and then keep buying this to get new guns, new weapons, a new variation on my knife, which makes no difference. I mean, let's have a good version of microtransactions. CS:GO. CS:GO has microtransactions, cases, keys, whatever, but they are only cosmetic. There's different camos for your guns that don't change how you play at all, and then you have the knives, which everyone loves to play and everyone wants to get them. But do they change the way you play? Do they increase your movement speed by 0.5? No, they just make you look cooler to some people. But people give us such a fuss about how they're costing them too much money and they hate them, but yet they still buy them anyway. So what I think is, if you don't like it, don't play it. And if you don't like it and you're still buying it, then you're not really helping them stop. The way game developers think is, if it's selling and if it's making more money, they'll keep doing it continuously until it stops making money. Why do you think that Advanced Warfare made so much money? Apparently, I read an article where they got more money from advanced supply drops and supply drops than they did actually selling game copies, which is ridiculous. I mean, DLCs, yes, they understand. Like, for example, Far Harbor, it was great. It added like 4 or 5 hours from Fallout 4, and it added way more depth to the game and added all new missions and things to do. Anyway, we're not talking about Far Harbor and Fallout 4, that's for a different day. On the subject, loads of games are being, in quotation, ruined by microtransactions, but yet people are complaining about them, and yet they're still buying these COD points, diamonds, whatever. But they still complain and say it's ruining the game. Don't play the game, that's one option. Option 2, play the game and don't buy the COD points. Or option 3, complain about it until it eventually gets patched, which probably won't happen. So, the moral of this video is to do whatever makes you happy. If you want to buy COD points, do, but don't complain that you don't get anything from them. Or don't play the game and play a game that maybe does have microtransactions but it doesn't ruin the game. CSGO, for example. Or stop complaining and just play what makes you happy. There you go. Thanks guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.